afternoon, boys and girls. Y'all already know, man. T7 Radio live stream, man. You are now rocking with the best. This is the best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell and J.O. We in the building, man. Week 2 of the NFL is just about wrapping up. We got some things to talk about this afternoon. J.O. was popping, G.
Yo, man, it's been a long weekend, man. A lot of stuff to talk about.
You got to take it to America's team, man. Let's get right into it. The Dallas Cowboys dominating the New York Giants yesterday, so to speak, in Jerry World, 20-17, man. All these shiny offensive weapons, J.O., that the Giants got, all this big money weapons that they got on the offense, it don't mean a thing, man, when that offensive line cannot protect, man. And like, wow, he took a beating yesterday, man. What was your thoughts on the game between the Cowboys and the Giants?
But first off, he did take a beating, and it shows his toughness just going by his consecutive start streak that was ended abruptly last year by their previous coach. But I don't know, man. Giants have a lot of issues that they need to clean up, or they'll be picking in the top 5 this year if they don't.
What about Eli? I'm keeping it a buck, man. We've been talking about Eli being up and down like a roller coaster. It looked like to me I'm witnessing the end of not just Eli, man, and just the end of the Manning era, period, in the NFL. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
You are completely right. The Eli era is ending very bad. Like, he's not going out gracefully like John Elway with 2 rings, or even his brother left out with a ring. Like, Eli is ending in a terrible fashion. I think Eli's done, man. I think he's shell shocked. Took too many hits, too many beatings for him. I just don't see him. I'm not even sure if he can make it through the season, either uninjured or just being benched.
Now, I said that if they was to lose this game to Dallas in a dominating fashion, that OBJ, now being the highest paid wide receiver in the game, he would need to come out and speak about making a quarterback change. How fast do you think OBJ will be throwing Eli under the bus this week?
I don't think he's going to. I'm not even quite sure who the backup is, but I don't see OBJ throwing Eli under the bus. I think OBJ got his contract, and I think he's good with that for the foreseeable future.
Now, on the flip side, when it came to the Dallas Cowboys, were you impressed with Dak Prescott? It wasn't a whole game full of dink and dunk Dak. It was he kind of threw that football yesterday. I'm not gonna hold you. He looked a little impressive. I was really excited about the running back matchup head to head between Saquon and Ezekiel Elliott. But what was your impression on Dallas, especially on their offense?
I thought Dak made the plays, man. He made first downs, scrambles. He put the ball in the air after Landon Collins pretty much challenged him during the week, and Dak the following day accepted the challenge. So I think the Giants was just lack on Dak, and Dak came up and made some huge plays. Now I'm off the Dak Prescott bandwagon, but you got to give him his respect for showing up big in a big way.
J.O., that 64-yard touchdown pass that Dak threw to Tavon Austin, boom, 3rd play of the game. They was lit from then on, yeah. Man. They was lit from then on.
Hey, that's what they needed. They need big plays because I don't think they can consistently just move the ball. So they got to get these big plays and to move the ball. So that was great to see.
Now, when you look at the stat line, J.O., for this game, as far as Dallas go, Dak was 16 for 25. I think he had 160 yards with only 1 touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott didn't even break 100 yards. Saquon only had 28 yards, so they were a little bit disappointing as far as the yards go. But my question to you, J.O., is with Dak throwing less than 200 yards and his double lead not running for 100, Tavon was the leader with only 79 yards. he had 2 receptions and a touchdown. Can the Giants win this division, man, with this offense putting up these type of numbers? Because the Giants defense, they pretty average. They not above average, but these numbers are kind of subpar. You would think that if your offense is putting up these type of numbers, you're going to lose the game. They won the game, but do you think they can win this NFC East putting up these type of numbers?
No, the Giants, they like I mentioned earlier a few moments ago, the Giants is playing like they want a top 5 pick. I mean, they have some exceptional talent on the offensive side. You have OBJ, you have Barkley, who looks very talented, and then you had a tight end Ingram, who's almost as talented as any tight end as well.
Right.
So now you got to go back to like Eli. Like, Eli, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do with this talent? What are you I don't even see Eli calling audibles. Like, he's just not in tune with the game. And of course, the offensive line has been atrocious for several years.
J.O.,
So,
I'm telling you, man, that offensive line need to be drug tested.
Crack, don't you?
I'm telling you.
You smoke crack,
That
don't you?
offensive line definitely need to be drug tested. And when you
well,
look
that
at this
offensive
game,
line need to be an unemployment line, quite frankly.
talk about
That offensive line does not deserve the checks that they receiving week in and week out, because it looks like it's just amateur offensive line play, and Eli play is not making it better. So it don't matter what type of receivers and backs you have. If the quarterback and your offensive line is not playing well, then the offense is over.
And Eli's just not mobile at all. If you cannot protect him, I mean, it's like a deer in headlights. What is he going to do, man? And it's just a bad look. He's getting destroyed out there. New York have kicked out so much money. But like I said, when you look at the stat line, if it wasn't for that bomb that Dak threw in the first quarter, because they scored 10 points in the first quarter, if that play didn't happen, when you look at this game, it would have been the same old. The Giants would have wound up scoring 10 points in the fourth quarter, and they would have won maybe by 3 or 7 in the fourth quarter. And that's pretty much how these games go between the Cowboys and the Giants. It always come down to the end, and the Cowboys usually find a way to lose, but they got off to a great start, and they held it down.
Yeah, I mean, it was an ugly game. Don't get me wrong. Neither of the team looked like playoff caliber teams.
Wow.
Dallas defense played well, but I mean, you're looking at 2 teams that won't even make the playoffs this season.
Oh. You are now rocking with the best people, T7M Radio live stream. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell and J.O. We talking NFL, recapping, reviewing the New York Football Giants losing to the Dallas Cowboys yesterday in Jerry's World, 20-13. Wow, we and I touched on this a little bit. So we literally could be seeing the end of the whole Manning era right before our eyes here in 2018.
Hey man, it's been 2 decades, so it's been real.
So disrespectful. Salute to everybody in the live stream chat, man. Bobby Tsunami is in the building, man. Shout out to everybody. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all share the video. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk, T7M Radio live stream. If you guys like the video, if you want to tip the live stream, if you want to give us any type of donations, man, links are in the description box. Also, our Facebook debate group links are in the description box as well, so make sure y'all join the group so y'all can stay in the loop of what we have going on. Y'all give us your thoughts and opinions on Cowboys and the Giants and Eli Manning. Is it over for the Manning era, man? T7M Radio. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell and J.O. We got another topic to discuss here on the live stream. Make sure y'all get your ice shakers, iceshaker.com, man. 100% stainless. Very easy to use. Iceshaker.com, where y'all need to be. Got another topic we got to get into. T7M Radio live stream. So I want to talk about your boy, J.O. Give me a minute. Kansas City Chiefs looking pretty strong in the first couple games. What's your thoughts on the Chiefs?
Man, the Chiefs have probably the most talented firepower on offense in the entire NFL.
Tyrone Hill is
explosion.
The wide receiver is ridiculous, man.
The wide receiving, the running back in Kareem Hunt, Travis Kelce, a top 2 tight end, and then you have this phenom of a quarterback that we must put on the spotlight.
Oh, that's what we're doing right now. So, Kansas City Chiefs
we
quarterback
going
Mahomes.
Straight into it.
Let's get right into it, man. It's the best of 7 sports talk. Let's take this thing to Kansas City. Is Mahomes the next great NFL quarterback? According to your reaction, J.O., it sounds like you on board with that nonsense.
Patrick Mahomes, what we thought of Deshaun Watson last year, I think we might have to triple that with Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes would be the next Aaron Rodgers in the AFC.
No way. Are you kidding me? I mean,
Patrick Mahomes.
Wow, you need to be.
His arm talent is like all time great. His arm talent. He has Aaron Rodgers' arm. He has Aaron Rodgers' moxie and swag and confidence. This kid right here is going to take over the entire AFC. I really believe that. I see it. I only seen only a 2-game sample size. And not just with him, just the overall talent of the offense is what really, like, he's going to make the same impact that Carson Wentz made for the Eagles last year.
Well, I agree.
It's undeniable.
He does have that spark. I think he definitely ignites the team. We did have a small sample size, and that's really where I stand at with him. Like, I mean, what are we? Over 10 touchdowns in just 2 games. He breaking records already. So his upside is magnificent. But come on, J.O., this is the Kansas City Chiefs. This is the same Kansas City Chiefs that every season start the year off 4-0, 5-0, 5-1. It's all about what you do in the postseason with a franchise like this. And even with a quarterback with talent like this, he has great talent and upside. I'm not that sold because he got off to this great start. He got to get this thing done in the cold weather. Chances are, if they keep playing well, they'll be able to play home in the playoffs. But I don't think that the playoffs are going to go through Kansas City. He's going to have to be able to get this done in Foxborough, at the end of the postseason, stuff like that, man. And we're going to talk about the Patriots a little bit later on in the live stream. But I'm not as sold on Mahomes as you are. Talent-wise, yes. But
I'm sold on, man. I'm sold on. He has a lot to prove. He's going to prove it. He's going to prove it. He has a great coach, Andy Reid, a solid defense, even though they didn't play as great last year, giving up all those points. But I think the sky's the limit. Like, I don't see the kid gets rid of the ball quick. Like, he's not taking a lot of sacks. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he threw an interception these first 2 games. Man, you see, you got Tyreek Hill streaking. You have Kelce, Kareem Hunt can catch the ball and run the ball with the best of them.
But my thing about
I don't know. Oh, Sammy Watkins. I don't see this kid failing.
They had these guys last year, though. And they put up the choke job. I mean, it's the same old story with the Kansas City Chiefs. They had these dudes.
No, it's not the same story because they're not the same quarterback. They don't have Alex Smith, who I respect. But this kid, Mahomes, man, it is like, I don't think a lot of people, another thing about him, interesting thing about him, I didn't know until maybe sometime last year, a lot of people didn't know the kid was, half black. His daddy played 11 seasons in professional baseball, so he got the bloodline. His daddy was a pitcher, so he got the cannon.
Right.
I think this guy is going to be a superstar, man. Just with the marketing and performances, and man, I'm just excited to see what this kid gonna do, and I expect big things. I expect 35 plus touchdowns this season.
Who's the best quarterback in the AFC West right now? Is it Derek Carr?
I guess Derek Carr as we stand, but I think Mahomes, by the end of the season, I think it's going to be clear cut that it's going to be Mahomes. Phillip Rivers, I feel it. He's old.
Wow, you're being very disrespectful to Phillip. Phillip Rivers is not the real deal. Phillip Rivers is not the real deal.
You smoke crack, don't you?
He's a manager now. He's a game manager. He's not a quarterback that'll take over the game.
Wow.
Anymore.
Wow. That is so disrespectful, man. So you think that this guy Mahomes is going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time? You think he's going to be the best in the AFC eventually when Brady leaves? You think he's next up?
If I had to pick, I'm taking him over Andrew Luck. I'm taking him over Deshaun Watson. I'm taking him over Derek Carr. I'm taking him over all of these young guys in the AFC. He's going to once Brady leaves, Patrick Mahomes will be the standard, and you have to go through Patrick Mahomes in the AFC. If you want to go to the Super Bowl for years to come, for the next decade.
Wow. You heard it first from J.O., man. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk, T7M Radio live stream with 7 Mitchell and J.O. He got a lot of praise for this guy, Mahomes. So what's the chances of Mahomes being do you see him being a Super Bowl champion? Because, of course, you can be great in this league and not get a ring. But do you see him with Kansas City getting a Super Bowl ring? Like, let's be real, man.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as say they would get it this year. Yeah, I think the kid is only 21. We talk about 21 here. We both remember we were 21, like 21, right. And he got 10 touchdowns, and he's leading the NFL in yards and touchdowns. He got 10 touchdowns in 2 games.
But who has he played so far this year, man? Let's keep that in mind.
Let's see, what was the first game? Was it the Raiders? If I'm not mistaken. I'm not quite sure.
But I'm just saying he's not seeing any elite type of defenses right now. It's early. That's my whole point. It's early.
It's early, but he only gonna get better too.
Well,
I don't see him getting worse.
Okay, I can respect it.
And with the talent and the coaching behind him. Now, if he played for the Buffalo Bills, I would they got a long way to go. But
you think everything around him is the reason why he's successful?
No, I think that helps the team overall. I mean, he's talented regardless.
Okay.
But it's like unfair that you got Sammy Watkins and Tyreek Hill and Kelsey running up the middle with a top tier running back. I just don't. I mean, that's scary. It's like Philadelphia Eagles all over again.
T7M Radio live stream, the Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell. Make sure y'all get your ice shakers, man. Go to iceshaker.com today. We got another topic to talk about in a second. Got to get into your boys, your favorite team, man, the New England Patriots. We got to talk about Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Are they done in the NFL? T7M Radio live stream. It's the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Hit that like button, people. Subscribe to the channel. Links are also in the description box. Make sure you share the video. What an unbelievable week. Monday Night Football tonight. That's going to wrap things up. Ain't nothing like the NFL, man. Nothing like the NFL.
Unless it's when it's time to kneel.
And you know, it's crazy that you mentioned that, because I really wasn't sure the impact that they were going to have this year early on. I thought it was going to be a lot of people not really supporting the NFL and decide not to watch. But I'm assuming
There's
Raiders
still
are
a
pretty,
lot of
pretty
people
good.
not watching. I see it every day.
You think the NFL has took a big hit from the ratings these first couple weeks?
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised either or. But the game's been so lit the last 2 weeks. I almost want to believe that they was pretty high.
This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell and JOT 7M live stream, man. Next topic on discussion, man. Before we end the live stream, we got to talk about Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. They fell short in the rematch from the AFC Championship to the Jacksonville Jaguars yesterday. Blake Bortles was on his shit, man. Bortles was on his shit. I felt like he was going to be the reason they wasn't going to get it done, but he was sharp, man. Without Fournette, he wasn't a game manager yesterday at all, J.O. He was getting it in, man. I definitely got to respect Bortles. And their defense kind of showed up, as usual, as expected. What was your thoughts on Jacksonville or New England?
I mean, Jacksonville, it looked like the All-American studs versus the has-beens yesterday.
That's how you feel?
It was, yeah, the discrepancy in the speed and physicality yesterday was just an eye-opener. Brady just looked like he was outmatched, out of his league. The Jags, man, Bortles, I may have to take him out of my bottom 5 list as far as quarterback goes. Because like you mentioned, he wasn't a game manager. He was going to get it.
Now he
was out there getting it.
We've seen New England, not all the time, but we've seen the Patriots start off a little bit slow, a little bit subpar. But to me, man, things look a little bit different, even after 2 weeks. I'm not quite sure that New England is built to last all the way up to another Super Bowl run. Like, what's your thoughts on the Patriots? Are they done? Is Brady done? Is this it for him right now?
It's over.
It's over.
The dynasty stops now.
Wow.
It's no way possible. I don't even anticipate the New England Patriots making to the AFC Championship game. None of that. I think they're going to stumble their way into the playoffs, and they're going to get smoked by one of these young teams. Because there's no way, I believe, a 42-year-old quarterback is going to run through the AFC and win a championship or become a threat. I don't see it. We saw it firsthand yesterday with all these newcomers we talking about. We were talking about Kansas City. Now we talking about Jacksonville. I don't see the Patriots competing that those type of caliber young and hungry teams.
Well, so moving forward, what are we looking at? Because then we're literally talking about the end of another era, because I don't see Tom Brady continuing to play after 40 years old if these guys don't have a shot to, get some more rings. He ain't playing for no numbers. He's already considered the greatest ever.
Well, I mean, they always going to have something to play for if they're a competitor. I don't think they're going to just lay down and just let it be over. But it's over. I mean, once Father Time has a Floyd Mayweather record, undefeated.
That's a fact. But I just don't. If these guys are not in the hunt to win Super Bowl rings, somebody's going to have to go, especially coming off of the friction this year between Belichick and Brady. Like, one of those two are going to go.
Well, I see, I don't know who's going to go first. They may even leave together, but that's a good point. Somebody has to go after this season. After this season that I'm projecting, somebody just has to go. I don't think Brady's going to retire. I think Belichick may just walk away.
Go back to New York, head coach the New York Giants, because I'm telling you, Pat Shermer, I don't know what's going on over there, but They just not getting it done. They are horrible, man. The Giants are horrible.
And the Giants, oh man. They're laughing stock. They honestly is a laughing stock, man.
Most definitely, man. It's ridiculous. That's it, people, man. You around rocking with the best. This is the best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell and J.O. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all locking in on the live stream. Shout out to Killer Chef. Shout out to Bobby Tsunami. Salute to y'all, man. If y'all want to donate, if y'all want to tip the live stream, links are in the description box. Make sure y'all share the video. Y'all stay safe until the next episode, man. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.